Welcome. Now we are in the time of growing. Literally, we are a plant and we are connected. We're fully connected. We have a South Pole here connecting through the Earth star and a North Pole here connecting through the Soul star. And what we're doing right now is we are getting our thoughts in alignment with our actions through brain and heart coherence. And what this is doing is we're pushing our light up through into the mind's eye. And this is expanding with God within us, the presence of God within us. And this is helping us to drastically expand our electromagnetic field and amp up our manifestations and literally grow. We are in the season of growth. So we will grow from within to without, as well as we are whole. So we will grow from without to within. And we're doing this within. We have returned to source and found the presence of God within us. We're having a light body activation. We're accessing the divine within. And it's happening through meditation, our connection to Virgo. And where past, present, and future become one. And something here is being fertilized with the light. And there's a connection to our full moon in Sagittarius. And this is where we're one with nature. We're moving away from the city life, the bright lights of the city. We're literally connecting with God as we expand with Virgo, with the cosmic egg of transformation. And it's connected to a cycle 1, a new beginning. And what we're doing here is we're creating joy within our relationships as we find our purpose. And our purpose is connected to our truth, or we expand with our purpose, and our purpose is connected to our truth as well as the light. And we know we're expanding with becoming a wise leader and what that means. And right now we're liberating. We're in a time of liberation. We're liberating ourselves from here. But we're honoring that this liberation is happening through a forgiveness. Because we're healing from shame. That's what we're laser focusing on right now. And our sexual energy being repressed from the time we're a small child till now. So we're going to go within and we're going to face what we need to face. And we're going to set ourselves free. Because what's happening here is we are caught in patterns of separation. Okay? Do you see? There's the pattern of separation. We're healing from patterns of separation, but we're honoring that separation had something to show us, to teach us. We're whole. And as we heal from what we are addicted to in order to feel pleasure, remember, we're restoring pleasure. We're going to get into that in a second. There was a debauch in pleasure. There was a corruption of the senses, and it caused separation. So what we're doing is we're healing from addiction. We got addicted to create happiness, but rather than create happiness, we got out of homeostasis. We got out of balance. We're getting back into balance. The masculine laser focusing on healing with their sacral chakra, the feminine with her truth, her throat. And remember, masculine and feminine. Masculine, you have feminine within you. Feminine, you have masculine within you. We're all doing this as one. And we know all that glitters isn't gold. Oh, look, we're expanding with Capricorn here, right? Now we're untwisting it. We're going to advance with our desires. So we set ourselves free from this space and place because right now it's blocking our intuition. It's blocking our intuition. So what we're being called to do is we're being called to heal with the star and forgive. Remember, we're having a heart chakra activation and we're forgiving in love. And we're understanding that this taught us, these experiences, how to calculate karma and break the bonds. We're being given this information. We've had to have this experience. We have to forgive ourselves because we had these experiences in order to get here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to free ourselves from the prison of the mind. Remember, this is about the light within the mind's eye. The light within the mind's eye, and expanding with primal wisdom, because we've had an Earth Star activation. And it's very deep. So we've got the light within the mind's eye. And what this light within the mind's eye here is showing us how to do is how to use the elements and creation and co-create our way out of the prison of the mind with the light. And again, there's a laser focus on forgiveness. This is a massive forgiveness. This is a forgiveness in love. This is a forgiveness in life. This is a forgiveness in the good, the bad, falling down the rabbit hole. There's so much forgiving here. And this is where we find beauty weighing. We accept life. We just accept life for what it is. The drastic surrender to create peace and expand with our life's purpose. And remember, this has to do with intimacy. This has to do with intimacy because we're creating joy within our relationships. And it's allowing someone to see our truth, to see our authentic self, to see our light and not be afraid to share our light, to share our light through intimacy, to share our, to be divine, to be divine. And yes, we understand that some things are between us and God, but we're sharing our light. We're sharing our true selves. We're not being afraid to be authentic in our relationships. And what this has to do with is an integration of pain. We're integrating pain and we're going from an old story to a new story, and forgiveness is being honored here. There's an elevation being honored here with primal wisdom. With primal wisdom, we understand some things are just life. It's just life, and we let it go. It's deep, guys. It's deep. And for all of us, it's going to be unique to our stories. But now we expand, remember, with growth, with the energy of the sun. And sometimes to grow, we go without. We go without pleasure in order to restore the balance and create happiness. And we create happiness from sadness. We're whole. So we're creating happiness from sadness. It's part of the path. It's part of the way. As we expand with the Ace of Cups, from the cup of lust, understanding that we are whole. As there was a debauch in the Seven of Cups. Remember, a corruption of the senses. But we're going from the Seven of Cups back to the Six, from lust to joy. Through what are we going to do? We're going to heal with intimacy. We're going to let people in, and we're going to share our light. And we're also going to get out and share our light. So we have a decision. There's a decision to be made in love. In true love, the resonance of true love. Remember, this is from within to without, with the presence of the light within us. And the activation of the loving woman with the loving man. And it is happening through our integrity. And we're being shown this through primal wisdom. We're healing from lust, but understanding that this is a part of creation. This is a part of life. We're untwisting it. And that not only is our body for this, it's also to nurture, to love. We can't forget this part. This is beautiful. So we're facing the negative here in order to expand and become the positive charge. And we are accessing other dimensions here. It's very clear to understand we're accessing other dimensions. So as we expand with our integrity, we remember we're being tempted from the cup of lust and expanding with the Ace of Cups. And Virgo, again, we're activating with Virgo. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary. Yeah, critical, nervous, perfectionist. With the 6th house, craft, work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, method. And we remember that this is our daily habits. This is our daily habits and what we're doing habitually. And much of it is through our body right now. We're having a massive purification. And we know we're in Taurus season. The Hierophant is here. The inner child is on board. That is the 13 spheres of knowledge. That is actually expanding with the 13 spheres of knowledge, okay? And this is how we access them. Remember, we're healing from patterns of separation. So remember the patterns of separation, like it was pulling apart. We're coming back together. So we're coming back together with the fruit of life, the spheres of knowledge. And this is the 13 spheres of knowledge. This is the feminine, the matter, seeking within the dark. It's very important to understand that these 13 spheres of knowledge that are expanding with the fruit of life here, that it's seeking within the dark. Okay, and this is growth. We harvest this. This is how we expand, literally expand. And here's Metatron's cube. We add the energy to the feminine, the matter, the feminine, what we've been seeking within the dark, the void. Counter just said 1111. And we expand these 13 spheres, lucky number 13, with the energy. And we expand, but you see, we have to make the proper shapes within. The proper shapes within, and that's why we have to go back to finding the presence of the light within, the presence of God within us, within the mind's eye. We expand with these 13 spheres by adding the energy to them, by making the proper shapes within, and we have to do that by accessing the inner child. The inner child has to be on board, because what we're doing is we're seeing how our actions impact our environment. And we're in the creation of a whole new person, a whole new self, from old self to new self. And this new self is about to manifest some serious stuff, because it's time. And when I don't even like the word stuff, you guys understand what's being said here today. This person's about to manifest with the light, because it's time, with their light, because it's time. It's written in the stars. It's fate. It's destiny. It's divine. It's time. Because we are amping up our surroundings, creating harmonious surroundings, a harmony with our energy, with the tune, with the frequency that we're in. It's divine. We've been getting a divine attunement. We're off with our authenticity, with our light, for us to be able to expand. And look, not only do we have a scroll of knowledge, and remember, this is our knowledge with our light. It's divine. It's been gifted to us by the high priestess. Look, there's a mallet here for the work that we're doing within the light. And this is the 10 of Wands. That says much. Think about that for a second. This is the 10 of Wands, where we understand it's our actions that impact our environment, just much as our environment impacts our actions, our light, us. So when we're sitting there and we're saying, oh, I'm being affected, my environment's affecting me, I can't make it. This is where God comes in, the light comes in, the divine. And we're being pushed, we're being pulled, we're soaring with the divine here. We're being uplifted. Because we understand that as much as our environment impacts us within, our light within is impacting our environment, and we are about to change our environment and create harmonious surroundings with our light. This is the mission. This is it. Okay, let's see how we're expanding. With Christ consciousness, we know we're in a time of forgiveness, and it's connected to the Two of Cups and merging with the beloved, and actually connection to other dimensions as we connect through Tantra and Taoism, as well as we heal from lust. And you know, if we're caught in lust, over giving or overtaking, we're not doing that here. We're one with our connection as we expand through the Ace of Cups. And we found this out if you meet us at TikTok. It's all on here, right? I felt called to share it here too. So there's a reason for it. And that has to do with what's happening within this cup. Look at the golden roots. Remember, we're a plant and we're growing. We're a plant and we're growing, and we've been talking about expanding our heart's electromagnetic fields. Guys, it must be amping up, because look out there, it's getting noisy. And we're healing with the corruption within the element of air. So we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. We have our golden roots. But you know what? We had to have a new beginning here to have these golden roots. And look, once again, too, then we have the proper patterning being made. We had a new beginning here. This is the rebirth. This is the metamorphosis, because now we found the light within the mind's eye. We found God within the mind's eye. Okay, and now we have all these new possibilities. But they're being activated with primal wisdom within the Earth star. With the Three of Cups. Now within the Three of Cups, we may have drank too much and indulged in the finer pleasures of life. But we're coming together and understanding the feminine energy and the connection of the feminine, the connection between people, like between people and the alchemy of people and of energies in order to elevate. In order to elevate. How we come together and we all come together and work together, and a little bit of our light rubs off on each other, or a lot of our light rubs off on each other, and we're elevated. There's growth and expansion, and also too coming together through rituals, and these are the golden hands of manifestation. There's transformation being honored here, and where it's being honored is through the Ace of Pentacles, because we had to go deep within the earth and have a new beginning. And that's what this is about. That's what's truly happened. We had an activation within the Earth Star with our light codes and primal wisdom. And we went down within the earth, and old self had to die in order for the seed to be planted and new self to be birthed. And now new self will go through here. And remember, a cat has 9 lives. We have many lives here. We just don't look at it this way. We're, programmed and trained not to look at it this way. But we are having more than one life here. This is about our rebirth. But we're the death of old self with the birth of new. And we're going to, we're a seed that's now be planted. And think about what that seed has to go through in order to birth, to go through here. And that's the time we're in. We're going through feeling all some sort of way down in here as our old self dies and this seed hatches. And as the seed hatches, it's just like the chrysalis and the butterfly and the cocoon. Look at that, that incredible cat. That stellar cat coming on in here to remind us how many lives we have. Let's go. Okay. So let's get an activation. Let's see what's being activated here. And where I'm feeling called to go. We're going to see. We're shifting. So let's see where we're going. We'll put on some oracle. Where are we shifting to? No. Hang tight, guys. Gotta get my energy straight. Gotta get myself straight. All right, where are we going? Okay, well, we're going somewhere for sure. We're going from a cycle 1 to a cycle 2. Healing with the status quo. So from 1 to 2. We're expanding with the light here. What's it connected to? With people. New supportive connections. And this is even like we're coming together as new people, even if we're in the same relationship. The transformation between the masculine and feminine, we're coming together anew. This is like when, you hear about us being Starseed twin flame, you have a period of separation, or you go, the masculine and feminine come together and then go in separation in order to integrate pain and transform anew and go from old self to new self and come together as new people. But because we're more authentic, we're coming together at a deeper connection to ourselves. And that is what's happening here as we expand in our kindred partnerships. And let's just get some tarot now. Whatever this has to do with, we're again to the moon is illuminating for us to heal from acting off our lower vibrational impulses and understand how to act. But I am actually, you know what? I'm feeling called to get, oh, what card just flew on the ground? I'm feeling called to get one more card out of the quantum oracle. Let's see what card fell first, guys. Yeah, it's action. It's this Sagittarius full moon. We're going to hit our mark and we're going to hit our aim. What's happening here? Okay. So we have a loss. We're healing from loss. Remember, we're healing from loss. We're healing our childhood trauma. We're healing from where we failed, where things didn't work out. We're healing from shame. And understanding, we're healing with our primal instincts. So an event is being activated, a commitment through letting go. Remember, this is clearing up stuck energy. We have to let go of that cup of lust and expand with the cup of love. We have to let go of our old self and expand with our new self. And there may be like actual physical things we're letting go. Because we're healing from hidden motivations. We're healing from not being truthful with ourselves and what's been hidden behind the veil. But it's coming to light. This is our connection to the 10 of Cups, okay? That's what's happening here. This is our connection to the 10 of Cups. And remember, we're learning how to create this in the rain. We're learning how to create this in pain. We're learning how to create this in the dark times. So we activate with our 10 of Cups. Remember, this is our happy home. There it is within here. And love is returned because we let it go and it's returned. And there it is. And there's a restoration of pleasure. Remember, from the 7 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. Through a heart chakra activation that we know is connected to forgiveness. Right here. And this is going to help us to what? To heal. So we expand from the lower chakras. Remember, we're going to push the light up and we are going to expand through the mind's eye. That's what's happening here. We're pushing the light up to expand through the mind's eye with the presence of God within us, with the light. And this is helping us to heal within the 2 of Vessels, the 2 of Cups. Attraction, remember, we're going from what's out of alignment within us to what's in alignment to us with the birth of this new self, with the birth of more authentic self. And this is going to drastically change how we are attracted to each other. Through what? Understanding. Remember, it's the star. We're being gifted the gift of healing. The star, it's how to what? Act. And how to act is how we're what? Getting home. Okay? And whatever lies that we're stuck in, or untruths we're stuck in, are keeping us from getting that. And we're seeing that within ourselves. We haven't been truthful within ourselves because we are feeling shame. And because we're feeling shame, we've repressed our light. And this is through our, healing from sexual repression from the time we were a child until now. And healing with our primal instincts. So we're being shown how to act is how it's with truth. It's with truth within the mind's eye. And we have to understand, we have to heal with time here. The masculine, the energy within the mind's eye feels like it's running out of time, but time is an illusion. We have time to do this. We need to understand we have time to do this. Okay? Direct message. So what are we doing? We heal from where? There it is, lies and deception. Look, that hurt our hearts. This hurt our heart. So we have to heal from this, and this what this did was this deception closed off our light within our heart. Okay? We started to hide it. We were not being authentic. So what we're doing is we're having a heart chakra activation, remember, through forgiveness, so that we can set this light free out of our heart. And it gets us in the energy of great gratitude. Look, we expand our consciousness with great gratitude. We become the positive charge. This is where we're unfolding. We're going from a victim to optimism through great gratitude. We're being in the energy of being grateful. And this is where we be grateful for our losses. This is where we be grateful for everything that's happened to us. Good, bad, dark, light, yin, yang, everything in between to get us to this point. It all got us to this point for us to be us. There's a massive surrender and healing here. There's a massive surrender and healing from old self to new self to clear it all up, to go from being less matter to more, less particle matter to more wave, more energy, so that we can shapeshift and expand with our heart's electromagnetic field here. And our manifestations are going to amp up into the stratosphere. And it puts us in the energy of what? Joyous fun. And now we've come full circle, because this is what we're restoring. Remember, what are we restoring here when we go back to the Six of Cups from lust? From lust to joy. It's right? It's joy. So we have to be in the energy of what we're creating. So we're gonna be in the energy of joyous fun. So we have to get back to joyous fun and what that means. Okay, let's just get some tarot. This is about working with that inner child. I mean, and we just thought, right? We just thought it's confirmed. It's how to act. This card falls over. So we're understanding how to act, and we're not going back and forth anymore. We're not going back and forth anymore with our actions. We're just going to move forward with understanding how to act. As we heal from the conflict within the mind. This is what we're clearing up within the mind's eye. This is what got within the mind's eye in order to bung it up. So remember, there's 3 swords here and 2 swords on the ground. We're going to integrate the pain in order to clear up the mind's eye. And we expand as above, so below. As within, so without. We are whole here. And we did it. We officially understand how to act with the activation of the King of Wands with this full moon in Sagittarius. And remember, we were shape-shifting and manifesting with the moons. So we're restoring balance through the earth with the Sagittarius full moon. And there it is. That happy home that we are building. But we're officially building it here with the activation of our light body as we heal with our pain body. Much love. See you next time we expand. Until then, I am sending it to you. Those good healing vibes. I love you.